Due to COVID-19, sports at CT have been anything but normal. With the year slowly coming to a close, Season D sports have begun with a twist. Steve Carpenter, the athletic director, and Blake Macklin, the girls lacrosse coach, explain how this year's Season D sports schedule was created.
When COVID hit and we opened up this year's calendar, the calendar I think it's important to understand is it's organized and it's set by CHASA. In no way, shape, or form did any athletic directors have really a say in the matter.
CHASA was in a tough spot because the restrictions kept on changing and changing and changing and changing. What I don't think CHASA did a very good job of was adapting to the changes when they happened. I know, for example, our restrictions have changed at the school right now to where we can start opening things up a little bit more, and CHASA hasn't even started to discuss the Season D yet.
So I applaud the efforts of CHASA and the Commissioner Rhonda Blanford Green and all of the assistant commissioners there who've worked tirelessly to put this calendar together.
Quinton Babcock, a junior track star, expresses his opinions over the new schedule and how he thinks it'll impact the season.
I mean, it's gonna be kind of annoying because my family can't go anywhere during the summer, but I think it's the best because then we actually can have a full season instead of being limited and all the fans can come and stuff. I'm glad that they're taking COVID seriously and pushing it off to the end of the season instead of just forcing it really quick.
Mostly excited to have a season, except it's tough because I usually travel a lot in June, and so this year we're hopeful to make the state playoffs and the state championship, and so pretty much I'll be coaching and working all the month of June.
When we first saw that our work schedule and everything was going to go into the end of June, we were wondering how that was going to work because we have work in 3-4 months ahead. So we saw that as a challenge, but at the end of the day, what it is it's an opportunity for kids.
Due to the odd circumstances this year, players and coaches are going to have to adapt.
I think making it to state and stuff like that will be easier because I think the competition will be a lot worse this year because people just won't practice as much. But I mean, overall, it'll be about the same because I'll have more time to do it over summer than I would during school classes.
I'm worried about registration numbers. I'm worried about losing kids because of COVID. I'm worried about going into the season. We really had to tell kids that if they couldn't commit to the whole entire season that they couldn't play. We're going to be losing double-digit players, for sure. The school this size, there's no reason why we shouldn't have a JV and a varsity and maybe even a third team as well. This year, I'm worried that we're not going to have enough to field a JV team.
Although this season of sports has been nothing like years past, players and coaches are still grateful to be able to play during these challenging times. This is Bergen with CT TV.